Hello and welcome. Today, we shall be learning about the Korean comparative and the Korean superlative. We will learn what they are and how to form them. Let's begin by studying the Korean comparative first. First, what is an English comparative? A comparative is an adjective which is used to compare two things to each other. For example, in the sentence, the lion is bigger than the cat, the comparative is the word bigger, as it is comparing the lion to the cat. You can think of the comparative as the English ER form. For example, big becomes bigger, small becomes smaller, and pretty becomes prettier. Now that we know what a comparative is, let's learn how to form it in Korean. It's actually rather simple, as you only have to know two adverbs, 더, meaning more, and 덜, meaning less. These are placed before the adjective in order to make them into their comparative form. For example, 예쁘다 means to be pretty. If we add 더 in front, we get 더 예쁘다, which means to be prettier. Similarly, 기쁘다 means to be happy, and 더 기쁘다 means to be happier. You can then conjugate the adjective as normal. Let's look at some example sentences. 저 사람이 빨라요 means that person is fast. In its comparative form, it becomes 저 사람이 더 빨라요, meaning that person is faster. Let's look at another example sentence. 이 치킨이 매워요 means this chicken is spicy. And in its comparative form, it becomes 이 치킨이 더 매워요, meaning this chicken is spicier. Let's look at one example, including 덜. 이 꽃이 아름다워요 means this flower is beautiful. However, if we put it into its comparative form, it can become 이 꽃이 덜 아름다워요, meaning this flower is less beautiful. But how do we compare two things? How do we say something like the dog is bigger than the cat? Well, you need to know this formula. A, B plus 보다, C. In this formula, B is being compared to A. B is less desired. C is the adjective in its comparative form, i.e. the adjective with 더 or 덜 before it. Let's look at some sentences. 물이 우유보다 더 좋아요 means water is better than milk. 우유 has 보다 attached to it, so it is less desired and is being compared to 물. Another example is 이 공이 그 공보다 커요, which means this ball is bigger than that ball. In this case, we remove 더 as it is not always needed. If you intend to mean more than, you are allowed to omit the 더 entirely. However, if you want to mean less than, you must use 덜. One more example is 김치 김밥보다 덜 맛있어요, which means kimchi is less tastier than kimbap. Even though kimbap is more desired, it is still being compared to, so you have to attach 보다 to it. Now, let's move on to the Korean superlative. What is a superlative? In English, the superlative form is like the EST form in adjectives. For example, happy becomes happiest, funny becomes funniest, and ugly becomes ugliest. To do this in Korean, you only have to know two words, which are 가장 and 제일. These words are always put in front of the adjective, and they are interchangeable, so it doesn't matter which one you use. There are no situations in which one word is more desired than the other. For example, 예쁘다 means to be pretty, and 가장 예쁘다 means to be the prettiest. Similarly, 재미있다 means to be fun, and 제일 재미있다 means to be the most fun. And this goes for all other adjectives. Then you can just conjugate the adjective. For example, taking our example from last time, which is 저 사람이 빨라요, means this person is fast. In a superlative form, it becomes 저 사람이 가장 빨라요, which means that person is the fastest. Another example is 이 책이 커요, which means this book is big. And in its superlative form, it can become 이 책이 제일 커요, which means this book is the biggest. Let's look at one more example, which is 이 공원이 깨끗해요, meaning this park is clean. Putting this into its superlative form, it becomes 이 공원이 가장 깨끗해요, meaning this park is the cleanest. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped. This video went a bit quickly, so watch this multiple times. See you next time.